Call is now being recorded.
Okay. I guess this is breaking news, Reggie, that I found you in a grave somewhere and dug you up and got you on the phone. But before I ask you a couple questions real quick, I just want to state to people that are looking at my channel or listening to this audio, I've known Reggie since, when did we first start talking, Reggie? 97, 98?
98, yeah, 97, 98.
Yeah, somewhere right around there when I first started working for Death Row. So I know Reggie from years and years ago. So people that pop up on YouTube that act as if they know this guy and they know when he's telling the truth and know when he's not telling the truth. I've known this guy for, what, like 15 years now? Anyhow.
I think it's more like 20.
Yeah, it's been a while. My math's not the greatest, but hey, it's been a while. But so I'm on YouTube. I'm looking around. I see this breaking news story about you that there's so many things that I could ask you. But first of all, if you listen to YouTube, you would think that you've got one foot in the grave. You're in the hospital. You're in dire, horrible condition. Can you let me know how you're feeling? How's your health? And just how crazy it is that people will look up documents on somebody and read into something and then report that. And I use reporting as quotes because it's not really reporting, but report that as factual.
Yeah. Well, of course, after I got a few calls from people that love me and concern, and they were like, "Hey, what's going on? You that sick? We just thought you was in the hospital for a little disease called achalasia." And for those of you, y'all can look that up and see what that means. What it means is something going on with the esophagus and the stomach intestines where I lost a bunch of weight and all of that. But that was kind of good for me. I needed to lose some weight. But anyway, yeah, so I got a few calls, and then when you called and, was checking on me to make sure I was okay from listening to those two idiots, or three idiots really, once, people told me who it was, because they only have about 150-some followers, so most of my friends don't follow them anyway. But of course I went and listened to it. And I was like, oh, these idiots are still at it. R.J. Bonds and J Mix, and so they even got some black dude now. It must be some Uncle Tom dude from Detroit named I don't know, something 313 Live or something like that, Terrell or something like that. And they all, you can look at the way they living, looking in the background from their, from the video, from the videos that these apartment living motherfuckers that don't have no jobs, don't want to go and do nothing and make some money, no matter how it is, just want to sit on the internet all day and mess with Reggie Wright for some reason. But so I don't like to even speak their name too much because I don't want to give them too much credit. But I'm glad you called. And I just wanted to, respond and say, hey, I'm fine. Like I said, I had a little condition that I had to deal with. I did have a surgery, and I'm good. I'm home. I've been home since last Friday. What's today? Thursday, so over a week. And I'm good and ready to go. Got to deal with my little court issue, which I'm not trying to run from or anything like that. Deal with that, and then, but some of the things that they say kind of that I do want to clear up, like I'm hiding up under alias names and stuff like that. Well,
you're hiding and you're making deals.
He was able to call my room, but the black idiot, the dumb from 313 talking about he can't get to me, But that's just, I'll probably be checked out.
And we will definitely get into all that, and we'll get into the Fox special. We'll get into the A&E special, which will be in a separate video. But just real quick, as we talk about other people that constantly talk about you, since you left Death Row, how many books have you put out about your experience at Death Row?
How many did I write?
Yeah, how many books have you written and released?
I haven't written any. I haven't.
Zero.
I just started doing a few interviews just because I had to respond to idiots like that. And because, like I said, I'm a little older and I'm different, but I have kids now.
Right.
And
they hear what other people say.
And they hear what people say, so I got to, kind of put it out there for their sake.
Right. So you've never written a book to profit. you've never released a DVD to profit since you left Death Row, right?
I never done any of that.
Okay, and you've never made up you never theorized or made up conspiracies to create a story to make money off of since you left Death Row or even at Death Row, correct?
That is correct.
So my question to people that are listening to this is, whose word do you prefer to take? Somebody who, and all these people, let's be honest, they're all fans of Tupac. They're all diehard fans of Tupac.
And I appreciate that. I mean, I love Pac.
Yeah, for sure.
He's still my favorite rapper, and you know, him and Ice Cube, to be honest. But they're still my favorite rappers, and even Snoop. I even love Snoop music, but you know.
So I'm just curious why people would want to listen to some people that constantly change their own story to put out DVDs and to put out YouTube videos and to put out theories to get paid off of or to get controversy or to get recognition, as opposed to listening to somebody where, let's just say, for example, they don't believe anything they've heard about you. Okay? Let's just separate the most bottom line fact. You were there in 96. You knew Tupac. You hung out with Tupac on a regular basis. You associated with Tupac. All the other people that we're talking about that talk about you have never been in the same zip code as Tupac when he was alive. So my question to the people listening is, why are you going to listen to somebody who has no idea what they're talking about? Their greatest resource is the internet, whereas your greatest resource is your memories because you were there. You know what I mean? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
And like I said, I never even hated any of them for what they were saying. I just hate when they start creating and lying, when they start knowing things and not factual, you know.
Right.
You know, I heard something about the Fox News and the Patton brothers or whoever those fools were, and they want to take that. The reason why Fox or I forget the reporter name never ran with it was because he knew it wasn't no truth to it. He knew the people that was involved was full of crap. They lied to him and didn't do things that they were supposed to do, and so that's why he never did it. I wish
is that the Soledad O'Brien reporter talking about why Greg Kading didn't do the interview, or is that something different?
No. The guy that used to work for Fox 11, I can't think of his name because I don't really follow, but he used to be a big reporter for Fox News. But
gotcha.
That did special reports, and I kind of went down and did interviews with him before and everything. I can't think of his name right now. But my point to that is, I wish somebody reputable like that would put some bullshit out about me and put some of these lies out. They got money. The reason why, you know, R.J. Bonds always saying, well, somebody's going to sue me or do something. Nigga, you live in a motherfucking apartment. How long going to sue somebody that's broke? You know?
Yeah.
That's called judgment proof. You know, these niggas are judgment proof. That's why they can talk about you and put bad stuff out on you, because no lawyer going to take the case, no matter how much money you try to pay them, because they say, okay, we get a judgment against him, and what we're going to do is sit back and hope he inherits some money from his mama, or hope he inherits some money from, you know, win a lotto or something. I mean, the nigga sitting on his ass all day on the internet, living in his apartment. I mean, no disrespect to people like that, but this is a 50, 60-year-old man doing that. I understand when you're on the grind, 30, 35-year-old, you know, trying to make it happen and doing stuff like that. So I'm not shitting on anybody staying in apartments or anything like that, but I'm saying 50-year-old just sitting on, you know, doing that and just sitting on the internet, making up and creating lies about people. That's when I have a problem with. You know?
Right.
I had a problem.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying, you know. And those three guys, you know, that poor boy, JMX, he's talking about, God don't like, I feel bad for him because he's going to die from lung cancer. Do you see how he can't even do an hour interview, a 30-minute interview without smoking on a cigarette?
Yeah. I think that he's the last guy to actually smoke cigarettes. I don't think anybody smokes cigarettes anymore except for that guy. So he's the last one. But. And
how much he smoked, you know? And then RJ, every time he about to get interviewed or something like that, he's sucking on a sippy cup or something. You know, he got, I mean, and just had a heart attack, you know? But they want to talk about me. But anyway, you know, the nigga from 313, you hear a dog barking in the background of his house, his little apartment. You can just hear a dog barking and stuff the whole time there. So you know he in a little spot with a dog barking in the back. Broke ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's you know, trying to tearing my character down for whatever reason. I mean, they can't. I mean, 150 people, 200 people can't tear down your character, you know, because that's all they reach an audience. You know,
right. And all due fairness, J Mix and them.
RJ had to put out that battle for conflict because nobody would buy it. So they had to just throw it out just so get some buzz. They just throw it out for free now. You can download the whole thing on YouTube. Because
so
nobody will buy it. So they're begging people to make comments so they can try to go and say, look at how many people read this and see it. And so Amazon or whatever distributor, can y'all put it out now? Nobody wants to buy that bullshit.
Yeah. And I think that's probably the fourth or fifth DVD.
But like I said, I don't want to get too
put out. So
he does change up his theories every time. Him and that.
But we'll clear up everything.
I forgot one more retarded motherfucker too.
Okay, go ahead.
A famous guy, Michael Carlin. That motherfucker, that retarded Russell Poole dick sucking motherfucker. Speak my name one more time. Man, I might have to sue him just to get his Social Security check. Because he just be writing stuff and putting stuff out and lying like somebody threatening him and stuff. Who gonna threaten an old man that's breathing? I think he's breathing out of a breathing tube or something like that, out of his nose or something. I heard an interview to him and Greg Kading's there where he was sound like a little like he talked to your woman. Shut up, Greg. Are you arguing with me? I was like, this poor old man. I don't even know where he come from, but I understand why, because him and Russell Poole were lovers because they were living together and all of that stuff. He was trying to fight for his boyfriend, which, go ahead and you do. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, we'll get more into it after this A&E stuff is over.
Yep.
We're going to expose them all their lies. And I'm telling you now, I'm telling everybody and all your listeners, watch them, how they backtrack and try to slam everything Benjamin Crumb come up with, because nobody going to believe their theory. And when he shut that one down, you know, which, you know, he shut Greg Kading down a little bit about because the jail.
Like
KPD wasn't in jail. They keep putting it like he was in jail. KPD wasn't in jail. He might have a case, but he didn't get arrested. They didn't arrest him or anything. But, but
and it's funny because all the stories.
How they kill that, how they going to hate Benjamin Crumb, be talking bad about Benjamin Crumb, just like they talk about every theory person that don't go along with their theory. But anyway, we'll get more into that next week, and we'll do a more in-depth interview. I just wanted to reach out once you called me. I'm watching these sorry Lakers getting beat up by the 76ers right now. But I just wanted to go ahead and respond to you and let you know that that I'm alive, I'm good, and
the people that matter know you're good. So people on the internet that don't know any better, that's why we're making this little video, and then we'll do our response to all the little media coverage that's been going around lately and all the little YouTube videos popping up. So we'll address all that stuff.
The main thing we got to address, and I'm going to give you a little teaser, we want to address that bitch-ass nigga Suge Knight and him trying to say, I knew those grandpa guys, and that's just Suge to be a comedian. Suge always got to be a comedian, but that don't even make sense, because why would he be letting me hire some guys that was having relationships with his estranged wife to work for us? That don't even make sense. Gangsters don't get down like that. I'm not saying I'm a gangster, because I'm not. But Suge and the niggas that was around him were. And he would not be letting me hire no guy that's sleeping with his wife. So or it was his wife. So that wouldn't go down. So that's him trying to be funny, not realizing what he's saying by trying to say, I knew those guys. And the good thing about it, have we once ever heard any one of them say that they worked for me or knew me? As much as
I've ever seen.
They done been given all time. They done snitched on sergeants, captains, people that they worked on and everything. They give them immunity and get jail time reduced. They ain't never uttered my name.
Yeah.
They would have gladly uttered my name if there was any truth to that. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if the truth is not what people want to find, because when they find the truth, they don't have any more stories to make. So there's no more DVDs and no more videos and no more books, and there's no more stuff to make once the truth is known. So for the people out there that try to actually make a living on YouTube, that's all they do is put 4 videos a day up because they have nothing better to do to try to make money. They don't want to see the truth, and they don't want to know the truth. So all the people that would listen to them and watch those videos, you have to take into account that if the truth is out there, then all those videos stop. And that stops their income, and then they have nothing else to go on.
I mean,
so,
they ain't getting no income off of that. I don't even know why they do it. I think they just do it for the thrill of talking to each other because, like I said, you look at their account total, you see 150, 200 people that follow. I don't even think they have that many people on their live stuff. That's just people that view whatever they had talked about.
And J-Mix, to his credit, J-Mix does have, like 25,000 subscribers, but, he's been at this for many years as far as interviewing artists, interviewing people. It's just in the last year or so that he's gone very,
and like I said,
live stream,
maybe
very
the Pro channel, the one that he calls the Pro channel, he don't be having that many people following. You don't have that many, because when you look at the YouTube thing, it tells how many people look. And that's what I look at, the number there, and it don't be that high. The breaking news one. J-Mix, he just in the last couple of months or a year ago, got so tough on R.J. Barnes on nuts for whatever reason. He used to be kind of a fair, journalist, but for some reason now he's so hard up on just this one theory. He reached out to me a couple times on Twitter.
That's what I was going to say. I remember him tweeting you, trying to say, hey, Reggie, no one's ever took your side of the story. You should let me interview you.
I was like, no, I deal with my boy John at Bomb First. That's the only one that gets some interviews with me that ain't paying, because anybody else, they get charged for interviewing. From Fox to all of them, they broke bread. Don't do nothing for free.
Right. Yeah. And, we go back so many years, so I know Reggie, unlike these people that just read about Reggie. They have a vision in their head of how they think you are, but I talked to you for so many years that I can spot out bullshit.
I feel bad about some of the stuff that, like even Daz. The only one that I really feel bad about that I spoke on negatively was Danny Boy. The situation with the things that I said about him being gay and all of that stuff. But, now after thinking about it and seeing how hurt he was behind it, I kind of feel bad about that one. But the only one that really speaks bad is Daz. And I totally understand why Daz speak bad on me, because I really kind of like Daz. Me and Daz was tight at one time. But, when I put out what happened with his wife, so I understand. But I feel bad about those two situations. But none of the other artists ever really talk bad about me. Even Jewel, I hate what she said, and I don't disagree what she said on the A&E special, but I still got love for Jewel.
Right.
And I thought Kurt did a great job. Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, which who's been on J-Mix's channel, which he's interviewed many times. He said the same thing on the A&E that he said on the J-Mix channel. So if they want to discredit A&E, they're going to have to just start discrediting people they've interviewed. So we'll see.
But the one that kept it 100, and he always does, is that damn Corrupt. He keeps us 100. And, But anyway.
Yeah.
But that's that.
Yeah,
but
but
we'll
clear up
later.
Yeah, we'll go over all the specials. We'll go over all the interviews. We'll go over all that stuff and get your response and your thoughts on everything that's developed in the last while. We can talk about the All Eyes on Me movie and all that kind of stuff, and really talk about that.
Bitch ass Ice-T and all of that.
Yeah.
Now, but like I said, I can't even. Ice-T didn't know nothing. He was just coached. He didn't research none of this stuff. He was sitting there, and then the chick over there was the one leading everything, because she the only one that did the research. So he was just told what to say.
Right. But you put hot ass spotlights on you, and you sweat a little bit, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, look how nervous he looks. Look how worried he looks. It's like, all right, you guys sit in a room with some bright ass spotlights on you, and everybody walk out.
The lights, I'm nervous in my own house. What I don't got to be nervous about.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean.
Yeah. But so Reggie's alive. He's not in the hospital dying. He's not. God doesn't like ugly or whatever the quote was used. He's good. So we will be. We just put that out for now, and then we'll do a follow up, a much longer one, and we'll get into the specifics and all that good stuff in a future video.
I appreciate you for always keeping me updated, John, and man, I wish we can get these people to follow you and get the truth instead of following the other idiots. But, you know,
yeah.
one day it'll...
Well, I mean, everybody should be able to listen to what they want to listen to, but I just want to, you know, I just want people to not just take what anybody says as the absolute truth. Think about it for themselves. Use common sense, use logic, and look at the reasoning why people say certain things, and then you'll be able to come to your own conclusion and know what's being exaggerated and what's legit truth. So, I'll take the word over somebody that was around Tupac the whole time he was out of jail over somebody who just never met him in his life, but, you know, are huge fans of him, which is not, I'm not knocking fans of him, I'm a fan. But I'll take somebody who was there over somebody who wasn't there any day.
Yeah, I appreciate
so.
that.